Hello, my name is Matavious Morris. I am a junior here at Sam Houston State University, majoring in kinesiology with a minor in special education. The major in kinesiology, what I want to do with it, I want to become a high school football coach or basketball or any sport, male sport, I should say. And with my minor in special education, I will hope to become a special education teacher. My past experiences with football. Played football at Terra High School, lettered 4 years on the varsity, and had a good enough chance to get a scholarship at Texas Southern University. I was three-time first-team all-district selection in high school. In college at Texas Southern, I won Newcomer of the Year of the SWAC level. I transferred to Sam Houston State after 2 years spent at Texas Southern, and I had played football a year and a half at Sam. Football didn't work out. And people who mentored me and made me want to become a football coach was my high school coach, Coach Jamal Allums. He coached at Lancaster High School, a state contender each year. He was just a good coach. He was more than a coach to me. And my cousin, Kenoy Kennedy, he played in the NFL for 9 seasons, retired with the Detroit Lions. He was just someone I could talk to after games each night, and just I always had tips and aspirations of just helping the youth. My definition of success is to be able to impact those around you in a positive way and being able to provide for your family and others in need. The decision on being majoring in kinesiology, like I said, just because I really want to help young men, and I feel like majoring in kinesiology to become a football coach and a special ed teacher, I will be with the youth, raising young men, helping young men become men in the future through the game of football and also in special education. The education requirements for football coaches, you have to meet the Texas State certification requirements and have a bachelor degree from a 4 year institution in kinesiology. And the salary for coaches and teachers slash coaches is not that glamorous. I mean, you got to love what you do, which I know I would. I wouldn't mind going to work, and it ranges from $40,000 to $50,000 a year. With coaching, you can get an extra $3,000 to $10,000 stipend. Challenges I anticipate as a coach is just anticipating the different children you come into with coaching, and just the different mood swings and just different overall. I plan to overcome those challenges by planning and making time for my family. Just have good time management and treat every youth as an adult and be equal to the youth and have an open ear and open arms for every youth I impact and just give them words of wisdom. My short-term goals for coaching is graduate from Sam Houston, obviously, and right off the bat, land a special education job at a high school and coach middle school football just to get in the groove of coaching, because I've been playing football so long that it's a different side of it when you become a coach. And my long-term goals is become a head coach or athletic director at some point in my career and become a special education program leader or the director of special education programs at some high school that may luckily to hire me one day and install a winning tradition for a program. Those are my long-term goals. And why special education? Growing up, my mother worked as a special education advocate and event coordinator, so I was exposed to the difference in people at a young age, and I learned that every person is a human being, no matter what their physical distributions may be. I learned to love everyone as equal, and just everyone have their unique way of themselves. And I had wrote a question to myself because people say special education will be hard. I wrote, what do you feel that I can bring to a special education program? I put down as my answer, the special education program is a different type of program, meaning me as a special education teacher, I have to approach it differently than a regular able-bodied teacher. I feel that I can bring an advocate and creative mind to a special education program and help make adaptive curriculums for all my students. The challenges with special ed, just like able-bodied children, have different venues of learning. It's the same way as students with disability. Special needs have unique ways of learning as well. As a teacher, I have to create a lesson plan with all my students in mind, which will require me to get to know these students personally and know their requirements and limits for